Question 1. What should you do when approaching a pedestrian crossing? A. Slow down and be ready to stop for pedestrians. B. Speed up to clear the crossing quickly. C. Honk your horn to warn pedestrians. D. Maintain your speed if no one is on the crossing. Answers is A. Slow down and be ready to stop for pedestrians. Drivers must always be prepared to stop for pedestrians at a crossing, ensuring their safety and yielding the. Question 2. What does this road sign indicate? A. Stop and give way. B. Give way ahead. C. No entry. D. Parking prohibited. Answers is A. Stop and give way. This sign is a stop sign, meaning you must stop completely before the stop line and give way to all traffic on the intersecting road. Question 3. When are you allowed to use the hard shoulder on a highway? A. Only in or if directed by police. B. To overtake slow vehicles. C. To make a phone call. D. To avoid traffic congestion. Answers is A. Only in or if directed by police. The hard shoulder is strictly for emergency stops, breakdowns, or when instructed by law enforcement. Using it otherwise is dangerous and illegal. Question 4. What does this road sign warn you about? A. Steep descent ahead. B. Steep ascent ahead. C. Uneven road. D. Road narrows. Answers is A. Steep descent ahead. This warning sign indicates a steep descent ahead, requiring drivers to select a lower gear to control speed and prevent brake fade. Question 5. What is the primary purpose of seat belts? A. To reduce the risk of injury in a collision. B. To keep drivers alert. C. To prevent car theft. D. To activate airbags automatically. Answers is A. To reduce the risk of injury in a collision. Seat belts are designed to restrain occupants during a sudden stop or collision, preventing them from being thrown forward and reducing the severity of. Question 6. What action should you take when you see this sign? A. Do not overtake other vehicles. B. You may overtake with caution. C. Overtake only on the right. D. End of overtaking restriction. Answers is A. Do not overtake other vehicles. This sign indicates no overtaking, meaning it is prohibited to pass other vehicles from this point until the restriction is lifted by another sign. Question 7. When is it permissible to make a U-turn? A. Where a sign permits it and it is safe. B. At any intersection if there is no traffic. C. On a dual carriageway whenever convenient. D. To avoid missing an exit. Answers is A. Where a sign permits it and it is safe. U-turns are only allowed where explicitly permitted by road signs or markings, and only when it can be safely without obstructing other traffic. Question 8. What does this sign mean for vehicles? A. No entry for all vehicles. B. No entry for goods vehicles. C. Priority road ahead. D. One-way street. Answers is A. No entry for all vehicles. This prohibitory sign indicates no entry for all vehicles, meaning no traffic is permitted to enter the road or area beyond the sign. Question 9. What should you do if your vehicle breaks down on a highway? A. Move to the hard shoulder, activate hazard lights, place warning triangle. B. Stop in your lane and wait for help. C. Leave the vehicle immediately and walk away. D. Attempt to fix it in the middle of the road. Answers is A. Move to the hard shoulder, activate hazard lights, place warning triangle. If your vehicle breaks down on a highway, move it to the hard shoulder if possible. Turn on hazard lights and place a warning triangle, a safe distance behind your vehicle to alert others. Question 10. What does this mandatory sign instruct drivers to do? A. Enter a roundabout. B. Yield to oncoming traffic. C. Merge right. D. No left turn. Answers is A. Enter a roundabout. This sign indicates a roundabout circular intersection. Drivers must proceed in a clockwise direction and give way to traffic already in the roundabout. Question 11. What does this warning sign indicate? A. Slippery road ahead. B. Uneven road ahead. C. Loose gravel. D. Road narrows. Answers is A. Slippery road ahead. This sign warns drivers of a slippery road surface ahead. You should reduce your speed, avoid sudden braking or steering, and increase your following distance. Question 12. When driving in foggy conditions, what lights should you use? A. Low beam headlights and fog lights. B. High beam headlights only. C. Parking lights only. D. Hazard lights only. Answers is A. Low beam headlights and fog lights. Low beam headlights provide better visibility in fog without reflecting glare back at the driver. Fog lights are specifically designed to cut through fog. Question 13. What does this information sign indicate? A. One-way road. B. Two-way traffic. C. No entry. D. Motorway ahead. Answers is A. One-way road. This sign indicates a one-way road, meaning all traffic flows in the same direction. Drivers must not drive against the flow. Question 14. What does this warning sign alert you to? A. Pedestrian crossing ahead. B. Children crossing. C. Cyclists crossing. D. No pedestrians allowed. Answers is A. Pedestrian crossing ahead. This warning sign indicates that there is a pedestrian crossing ahead. Drivers should be prepared to slow down and stop for pedestrians. Question 15. What should you do if you encounter a dust storm while driving? A. Slow down, turn on low beams and hazard lights. B. Speed up to get through it quickly. C. Pull over immediately to the side of the road. D. Turn off all lights to reduce glare. Answers is A. Slow down, turn on low beams and hazard lights. Visibility can drop sharply during a dust storm. Reduce speed. Use low beam headlights and hazard lights to make your vehicle more visible to others. Only pull over if it's safe to do so completely off the road. Question 16. What is the meaning of this priority sign? A. Priority road. B. Give way. C. Stop ahead. D. End of priority road. Answers is A. Priority road. This sign indicates that you are on a priority road, meaning you have the over traffic entering from side roads unless otherwise. Question 17. What does this sign mean? A. No stopping. B. No parking. C. End of restriction. D. Waiting area. Answers is A. No stopping. This prohibitory sign means no stopping. You are not allowed to stop your vehicle at this location for any reason, even briefly. Question 18. What is the general rule for giving way at an intersection without signs or signals? A. Give way to traffic approaching from the right. B. Give way to traffic approaching from the left. C. The first vehicle to arrive has priority. D. Vehicles turning left have priority. Answers is A. Give way to traffic approaching from the right. At unmarked intersections, the general rule is to give way to vehicles approaching from your right. This ensures a consistent flow of traffic. Question 19. What does this warning sign indicate? A. Uneven road surface. B. Steep descent. C. Road hump. D. Slippery road. Answers is A. Uneven road surface. This sign warns drivers of an uneven road surface ahead, which could include potholes or depressions. Drivers should reduce speed to maintain control. Question 20. What does this prohibitory sign signify? A. Maximum speed limit of 50. B. Minimum speed limit of 50. C. Recommended speed of 50. D. End of speed limit. Answers is A. Maximum speed limit of 50. This sign indicates a maximum speed limit. Vehicles must not exceed 50 units per hour in the area where this sign is posted. Question 21. What does this sign instruct drivers to do? A. Proceed straight only. B. Turn right. C. Turn left. D. U-turn permitted. Answers is A. Proceed straight only. This mandatory sign means proceed straight. Drivers must continue straight ahead and are not permitted to turn left or right. Question 22. What does this road sign indicate? A. Do not enter. B. No stopping. C. One-way street. D. Give way. Answers is A. Do not enter. This prohibitory sign, often called a do not enter sign, prohibits vehicles from entering a road or lane where it is posted, typically against the flow of traffic. Question 23. When must you use your vehicle's indicators? A. When changing lanes, turning, or exiting a roundabout. B. Only when turning at an intersection. C. Only when there are other vehicles around. D. When stopping for a short period. Answers is A. When changing lanes, turning, or exiting a roundabout. Must be used to signal your intentions to other road users well in advance of a maneuver, enhancing safety and predictability. Question 24. What does this warning sign mean? A. Falling rocks ahead. B. Steep mountain road. C. Uneven road. D. Dangerous curve. Answers is A. Falling rocks ahead. This sign warns drivers of the potential for falling rocks or debris from a hillside or cliff. Drive cautiously and be aware of obstacles on the road. Question 25. What does this sign mean for cyclists? A. Mandatory cycle track. B. No cycling allowed. C. Cyclists give way. D. Cycle crossing ahead. Answers is A. Mandatory cycle track. This mandatory sign indicates a cycle track. Cyclists are required to use this path, and other vehicles should not enter it. Question 26. What does this prohibitory sign indicate? A. No parking. B. No stopping. C. No entry. D. Parking lot. Answers is A. No parking. This sign means no parking. You are not allowed to park your vehicle at this location, though a brief stop for loading or unloading may be permitted if no stopping sign is present. Question 27. What does this warning sign indicate? A. Road works ahead. B. Traffic congestion. C. Rough road. D. Warning sign ahead. Answers is A. Road works ahead. This sign warns drivers that there are roadworks ahead. You should reduce speed, be alert for workers, machinery, and temporary lane changes. Question 28. What should you do before overtaking another vehicle? A. Check mirrors, signal, and ensure the way is clear. B. Flash headlights to warn the driver. C. Overtake quickly without checking. D. Assume the other driver sees you. Answers is A. Check mirrors, signal, and ensure the way is clear. Before overtaking, always check your mirrors and blind spots, signal your intention, and ensure there is enough space and time to complete the maneuver safely without impeding other traffic. Question 29. What does this sign mean? A. Minimum speed limit of 50. B. Maximum speed limit of 50. C. Recommended speed of 50. D. End of speed limit. Answers is A. Minimum speed limit of 50. This mandatory sign indicates a minimum speed limit of 50. Vehicles must travel at or above this speed unless conditions make it unsafe to do so. Question 30. What should you do if an emergency vehicle approaches with sirens and flashing lights? A. Pull over to the right and stop safely. B. Continue driving normally. C. Speed up to get out of its way. D. Block the intersection to help it pass. Answers is A. Pull over to the right and stop safely. Upon hearing or seeing an emergency vehicle with sirens and flashing lights, you must safely pull over to the side of the road and stop, allowing it to pass unobstructed. Question 31. What does this road sign indicate? A. Traffic light ahead. B. Railway crossing. C. Pedestrian crossing. D. Junction ahead. Answers is A. Traffic light ahead. This warning sign alerts drivers to a traffic light signal ahead. Drivers should prepare to slow down and stop if the light is red or amber. Question 32. What does this mandatory sign require? A. Turn right. B. Turn left. C. Proceed straight. D. U-turn allowed. Answers is A. Turn right. This sign means turn right. Vehicles must turn right at the upcoming intersection or junction. Question 33. What does this warning sign indicate? A. Steep ascent. B. Steep descent. C. Uneven road. D. Road narrows. Answers is A. Steep ascent. This warning sign indicates a steep ascent ahead. Drivers should select an appropriate gear to maintain power and avoid straining the engine. Question 34. What does this road sign mean? A. No U-turn. B. No left turn. C. No right turn. D. U-turn permitted. Answers is A. No U-turn. This prohibitory sign means no. Drivers are not allowed to make a U-turn at this location. Question 35. What does this warning sign caution about? A. Loose gravel or stone materials. B. Slippery road. C. Falling rocks. D. Uneven road. Answers is A, loose gravel or stone materials. This sign warns of loose gravel or stone materials on the road surface. Reduce speed and drive carefully to avoid skidding or throwing stones. Question 36. What does this sign mean for bus lanes? A, road with a lane for public transport. B, no public transport. C, bus stop ahead. D, shared lane. Answers is A, road with a lane for public transport. This information sign indicates a road with a lane for public transport vehicles. Other vehicles should typically not use this lane unless explicitly permitted. Question 37. What is the meaning of this warning sign? A, railway crossing. B, railway crossing. C, level crossing with barrier. D, road works. Answers is A, railway crossing. This sign warns of an unguarded railway crossing with a single track ahead. Always stop, look, and listen for trains before crossing. Question 38. What does this prohibitory sign indicate? A, no entry for motor vehicles. B, no entry for goods vehicles. C, no entry for all vehicles. D, no motorcycles. Answers is A, no entry for motor vehicles. This sign means no entry for motor vehicles, restricting access for motorized vehicles, but potentially allowing pedestrians or cyclists. Question 39. What does this mandatory sign require? A, pedestrian track. B, no pedestrians. C, pedestrian crossing. D, shared path. Answers is A, pedestrian track. This sign indicates a mandatory pedestrian track. Pedestrians must use this path, and vehicles are generally not allowed. Question 40. What does this information sign indicate? A, parking place ahead. B, no parking. C, disabled parking. D, bus stop. Answers is A, parking place ahead. This sign indicates a parking place is ahead. Drivers can look for parking in the marked area. Question 41. What does this warning sign alert you to? A, children crossing or playing. B, pedestrian crossing. C, school bus stop. D, playground ahead. Answers is A, children crossing or playing. This sign warns of children in the vicinity, typically near schools or playgrounds. Drivers must reduce speed and be extremely vigilant. Question 42. What does this sign mean? A, no right turn. B, no left turn. C, proceed straight. D, U-turn permitted. Answers is A, no right turn. This prohibitory sign means no right turn. Drivers are not permitted to turn right at the intersection or junction where it is displayed. Question 43. What does this mandatory sign instruct? A, proceed straight or turn right. B, proceed straight or turn left. C, turn right only. D, no right turn. Answers is A, proceed straight or turn right. This sign indicates that drivers must either proceed straight ahead or turn right. Other movements, like turning left, are prohibited. Question 44. What does this warning sign indicate? A, hump or speed bump ahead. B, uneven road. C, steep descent. D. Answers is A, hump or speed bump ahead. This sign warns drivers of a hump or speed bump ahead. Slow down to avoid damage to your vehicle and maintain comfort for occupants. Question 45. What does this information sign indicate? A. Motorway expressway. B. Road for motor vehicles. C. End of motorway. D. One-way road. Answers is A. Motorway expressway. This sign marks the beginning of a motorway or expressway. Specific rules apply, such as minimum speed limits and restrictions on certain vehicle types. Question 46. What does this prohibitory sign indicate? A. No entry for vehicles carrying dangerous goods. B. No goods vehicles. C. Hazardous materials storage. D. Ahead. Answers is A. No entry for vehicles carrying dangerous goods. This sign prohibits vehicles transporting dangerous goods from entering the area beyond the sign due to safety concerns. Question 47. What does this warning sign alert you to? A. Strong side wind. B. Curve ahead. C. Falling rocks. D. Slippery road. Answers is A. Strong side wind. This sign warns drivers of strong side winds. Be prepared to adjust your steering, especially if driving a vehicle or motorcycle. Question 48. What does this sign signify? A. Priority over oncoming traffic. B. Oncoming traffic has priority. C. Two-way traffic. D. End of priority road. Answers is A. Priority over oncoming traffic. This sign indicates that you have priority over oncoming traffic in a narrow section of the road. Oncoming vehicles must give way to you. Question 49. What does this information sign indicate? A. Place for U-turn. B. No U-turn. C. Roundabout ahead. D. Parking zone. Answers is A. Place for U-turn. This sign indicates a place where U-turns are permitted. Always ensure it is safe and clear before executing a U-turn. Question 50. What does this service sign indicate? A. Hospital. B. First aid post. C. Medical center. D. Pharmacy. Answers is A. Hospital. This service sign indicates that a hospital or medical facility is nearby. It provides useful information for drivers in need of medical assistance.